So let me open up another window so I can make sure I don't miss anybody. And I hope I don't get too close. Sometimes it feels I think I need to back my camera off. Okay. Here we go. There. All set up. Let me back up a little bit. There, that's better. Everyone's doing good. This is the last live stream of 2020 for me. Yup. Next time, well, actually, yeah, pretty much. Next time will be 2021. Doesn't that sound like a big number? Gosh. Something today, it was crowded here. Everybody seems to pour into this little beach area. The place is full right now. Hi, Linda. How are you? How's Vegas? How's your weather doing? Hey, Jerry Marcus. Nice to see ya. Aw. What's the matter, Lily? You want to come here? Come on. No complaints. Come here. She's such a complainer. Hi, Kimberly. Come on. Oh, my goodness. Let's say, everybody, hello. She says, hello, everyone. This is my sweet Lily Bell. Hi, Pamela. Hi, Doreen. Yeah, next year's going to gotta be better than this last year. I mean, God, Now, I mean, there are people that have had a good year, but no. There you are, Darby. Hello. Mark and Kathy are doing better. She's going through a lot, but Mark's already like exercising outside and doing his thing, and Kat is she's not bad. I mean, she's just not sleeping good, so she's talking to the doctor to try to get something to help her. Vegas is cold. Yeah, it's winter. Hi, Carla. Barbara, how are you? How are you? Yeah, they're doing okay. They have to be isolated. They've got another. They've been in quarantine now for like a week. I guess it's about a week, but they have to do 14 days. That's what they were told. Hi, Emily. So they are, like I said, they're okay, and it looks like nobody else has gotten sick, but everybody's staying by themselves right now. Hi, Martha. Northern Michigan, I bet you it's cold, huh? Hi, in love with health. Hello, hello. Martha and Susan. There's Susan. Hi. Did I see the message you sent me? I don't think I might not have because for some reason today my own Verizon it was not working good. I'm actually using the condominium's internet at the moment because I could not even I couldn't do hardly anything, so I didn't really do much on the phone. I'm doing good though. I almost didn't feel like doing the live stream. I had to really talk myself into it. It's just one of those kind of days, that's all. This is a bad hair day. That's one of the things. I've had a bad hair day, but I haven't done anything either. But thank you, in love with health. If I think sometimes it's all in your head, like you get a day and I went today to the post office because I had necklaces to get out there and it's been the Christmas holiday and it's been crazy. But today I went and I started off taking the other bridge, which I wasn't real familiar with, and then I was trying to put in my GPS for in my head and on my head. I was trying to put the GPS for a post office because the one on the beach wasn't open. There's a little post office on the beach, but it was not. I went and parked and it wasn't open. So I went off the beach and I finally got to a post office, but I actually had to go all around because I should have taken the other bridge. You ordered me a necklace? Susan, you said that you ordered me a pretty necklace from Etsy. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you. I don't know what to say to that. Hi, Linda. Well, thank you for that. I guess I wear my own jewelry. I made this. This is one of mine. But we'll see. We'll see what you sent. Yeah. Every day is not sunshine and lollipops. So by the time I went to the post office, had already like uh Florida themed. I'll check it out. I'll for sure share it. Hi, Lynn. I'm surprised, Susan. um, and then after the post office, I thought, well, let me go to the Goodwill because there's a big Goodwill. And that was a few more miles away. And I went to the Goodwill. I didn't really see anything other than I did buy a glass oven dish, a Pyrex, because I thought, "Ah, I'm gonna need that. I only have two frying pans with me, and that now I have two frying. Oh, I have Colette sent me a like a Christmas coffee mug. I have that with me. They are doing fine. I mean, let's put it this way. Mark's fine. He is through it. He's been exercising and eating. Kathy is she has more going on than just unfortunately the COVID's. She's not like sick, but she's not feeling good. She's got to deal with um, a whole thing. She's going through this major, like, it's not a fast, it's peroxide therapy and taking protein and beets, 100% beet powder and turmeric. I don't know. There's like a whole regiment that she's following, and she's doing and two shakes a day and peroxide twice a day, plus some bouillon if she's hungry. That's it. Yeah, that's the worry for Kathy and me and everybody. But as far as the COVID thing, no one else is sick. The only thing Kathy has that is she coughs, and not a lot. But and she hasn't been sleeping good. The doctor's giving her something for sleep because that's making her crazy. I mean, when you don't sleep at night, because her mind is not letting her sleep. She's got a lot on it. Yeah. So but they are okay. They're not like sicker. Nobody's and Mary's fine. She's just lonely, and she calls Kathy probably 10 times a day. And but she's like I said, the worst thing for her right now is that she's just not sleeping. So I suggested I think she's gonna take some kind of sleep aid the doctor's gonna give her. Well, I'm sure she misses me. I miss her too. I do. But I'm glad I'm not there. Oh my gosh, I'm glad I'm not there. I would be quarantined. What a rut. What a rut I was already in a rut. Um, I don't even know what I was saying. Okay. Anyway, yes. Oh yeah, I told her what I've been doing lately. Yeah, we've been sister friends for 40 years. So what I've been doing lately is because I try to too, it's a new bed, it's a new surroundings. I'll put on like rain, like I like rain. You can do ocean sounds, whatever, ASMR, and it's like helps me sleep. I like a soft rain with a little bit of thunder, not heavy duty. So yeah, so I suggested her to do that along with the doctor's sleeping aid, and that she said she's going to do that tonight. So I hope it works. We talk together at least twice a day, and someone left a really snotty remark, like, "You should go back. You should turn around and go back to Knox City to be with your sister, or else you're just too into yourself." That was what it said. I left it up. So I just like then I'm doing what I have to do to save my own life. You're not good for other people if you're not happy. Okay. Anyway, well the melatonin didn't work for her. She's got too much on her mind, I think. And they have a lot of faith. You're right, Jerry. Well, Barbara, they found she had a lump in her breast, and so they did a biopsy, and it's cancer, but it's stage one, and it's not supposedly not in her lymph nodes, which is good. And she's trying to do this natural therapy because she had been exposed to COVID. They're quarantined, so her doctor's appointment. She's talked to them, and she's going to go see the doctor as soon as the quarantine's over. Susan, let me read what you said. Hold on, Susan. I didn't read it. Um, okay. Okay. And yes, by the way, Susan, I just got a package today. Oh, I'll have to show it as much as I can show. Do you see all the cards now? I got, and I put it in my video, which has been uploading all day. Yeah, all day. I don't know what's wrong with the internet. Let's go back. Okay, first of all, Susan, I'm in the emergency room. Oh, with my dad. He fell at home and he has two cuts on his face and a big knot on his forehead. Oh my God. Waiting for scan results. If negative, it can take him home. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. I'm sorry, Susan. I'm so sorry. You know, my mother, when she was getting, my mother went from dementia to basically Alzheimer's. But during her really bad dementia, she fell and hit her head on a windowsill and had stitches. And she was never the same. So I'm praying that your dad's going to be fine because a fall, when you get older is so bad. You got to be so careful. Okay, I'm so sorry, Susan. I'll be saying a prayer for your dad tonight to be fine. Don't you hate when your mom and dad are old and you have to and now I'm getting old. I don't want to fall. I know we can't fall. Hi, Angela. Angelica. Happy Monday. Um and melatonin, yeah, I've never really I tried melatonin myself, it doesn't work. I take Tylenol PMs if I need them, and I listen to them, something like The Rain, and I get to sleep eventually. I hope you can take your dad home, Susan. And as far as what this person said, like, oh, you're just so, what it was like, basically you should turn around and go back to be with your best friend, because she's gonna need me, and you're just thinking of yourself. Well, that's not true. First of all, there's no mistakes. I am here for a reason, and I have to see it through, And hi, Cameron. I'm not going to tell her to take anything. I'm not going to tell her to take mushroom powder. Sorry. But she's doing some kind of therapy. It might even have that in it. With her son Lee, they're doing it. I can't do that. If you want to send me some information, I'll forward it. I'll, and my best friend has a wonderful husband who loves her very, very much. And two sons in town, two daughter-in-laws in town, and her mom. Not to mention all the other sides of the family that are there also. So she's got a lot of love and people to support her, and I know she'll be okay. She would not want me to turn around and come back. And then I'd have to isolate. Oh yeah, that would be fun. Yeah, I'm staying put, and I really stay away from people right now. I'm very selective and careful. And I wash my hands and use hand sanitizer. I'm doing the whole thing. Um, Hi, Sharon. I don't think it's blurry. Do you guys think it's blurry? Maybe you should refresh your screen, Sharon. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of natural remedies. That's what they're into right now. She's taking a regimen made to shrink cancer and to starve it. She's not giving any carbs, no sugar. She's on two shakes. And I mean, I'm going to let them do what they're doing. You know what I mean? I really am. It is blurry. I don't know why it's blurry. But you know what? You don't have to see me that clear, do you? Hi, Boston Terrier Mom. Yes, yes, she's doing something to starve it and not feed it. And I really have faith that they're taking good care of Kathy. And I can't do anything other than be here to support her as her friend. There's a lot of people online. This whole condominium area filled up. I mean, every park, it wasn't just a day or two ago. Um, I guess maybe everyone's using the internet. It must just be a screwy, because all day, I uploaded a video and I tell you, it's still not uploaded completely. I got to plug in my phone. It's going to go dead on me. I can't believe I didn't have it on. I'm not all there today. I'm sorry. It's just, okay. Yeah, soft focus is good, isn't it, Emily? Dust in space. Yeah, I'm supporting her any way I can, and mostly just psychological. We talk. She can be she can be honest with me, and I hear it in her voice, but she's got to get through this. I'm just glad she's not alone. If I had it, I'm alone. Okay, she's got two sons who absolutely love her so much. You know, thanks, Linda. See, I'm clear somewhere. I think it's just the atmosphere, maybe, or our connections. I have no plans for New Year's. I'll probably just be here with the dogs, and watch TV. That's my plan on New Year's Eve. How about you guys? Are you guys what can y'all do on New Year's, Mark is all better. Mark is outside. He's on his exercise machines and walking. He's just staying away from everybody. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Vanilla Rain. I got your card. I got some really nice cards. I got a card from Ireland. I got one from Australia. Um, I got Canada, and of course the local ones. So I got them all on display, and my video that's uploading right now has them. I showed each card. Yeah, it's a terrible thing that a lot of people have it and don't even know. Sounds like fun and love with health that you're going to be with, your family and your mate and all that stuff. Yeah, she's going to have to get it removed, but she wants to go through this 30-day, uh, some kind of a drink, whatever it is. I don't know. I can only listen to her and that's it. I can't. She's going to go to the doctor, I think I forget when she's done with quarantine, the 12th of January. Something virtual. Yeah, New Year's Eve will be either, watching videos, watching. There's not going to be anybody in Times Square, but there is going to be some entertainment, so I'll watch it. I think I'm blurry tonight because there's so many using this, especially right here. And I'm on their internet. Mine was even worse. I think people take it seriously, Vanilla Rain. I just think some people don't have it affect them until it affects them, and then you really get serious. But I'm just glad that Kathy and Mark's lungs are not horrible and they're breathing okay. I'm sorry to hear that your people are having trouble like that. Party with the dogs, exactly. I don't know, because New Year's Eve is Thursday, isn't it? I'll probably be on New Year's Day unless I get in the mood. But like even today, I was hardly in the mood, but I'm okay now that I started. It just took me a little while. Thanks, Linda, for dropping in. Yeah, New Year's Eve is nice. It used to be nicer. This year, I don't see anybody really partying. And actually, is Shirley coming? Hi, Shirley. I missed you. Hi, Shirley. Yay. Um, this year, who's going out? I mean, wouldn't that be stupid? I don't know on the beach how it's going to be, but I know what I'm going to do. Nothing. Yep, cooking and baking at home. Oh, that's right, Darby. That's right. Darby's coming over in the afternoon and we're going to have a little dinner together. Hi, RV Frugal RV Gal. Nice to see you. Welcome. Yeah, 93 years old, Susan. Your dad's up there. Like Mary's 91 and she's not going anywhere. As long as she doesn't fall. I tell you, falling is not good. I don't really need drinks either. Hi, Deb. I can see now on my laptop, I look blurry a little bit right now. It just started. So this connection's crappy. If something happens and I drop, I'm just gonna let it be. So, but I hope it doesn't. And give me a thumbs up, please. That makes me happy. I've only got 25, and that means 75 of you or more didn't do it. Constantine, hey, how you, darling? So good to see you. What's going on in your life? You okay? Hi, Deb OJ. So we're all hanging out together, and that's what's going to happen on New Year's. We're going to all be like this. Thank you, Emily. Yeah, I hate when don't you hate when you kick something and your toe just, I almost actually slammed my foot today in the door of my car. Danny, best pizza in Cooper City, huh? I could go for a big old slice of pizza. Cameron says our head of state, Queen Elizabeth, is 95 in April and she is still riding her horse. She was out today on a horse. Wow. That's amazing. 95. That will me. Hi, Molly. How you're in the Lurkers Lounge. That's okay. I hang out in the Lurkers Lounge a lot. Snow and ice storm tomorrow. Well, that's the holidays for you. Hi, Wayne. Constantine said, I'm stocking up on things before the forecasted snowstorm. Oh, yeah. Well, thank you, Danny. I wasn't feeling too pretty. Darby kind of messaged me and said, "When are you going live?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, right. I got to go live. I forgot all about it. I've been looking at real estate. Honestly, I've just been obsessed. And anyway, so I thought, well, you know what? I need a little makeup on or something to get me going. Thank you very much. Susan, I'll tell Kathy to look out for, she can't go to the P.O. box until She's out of quarantine. So, but she will. She just sent me a package, and I wanted to thank. Um, oh, I don't see her in here, but I want to thank you, Beck, for the lovely gift, and also Derek from Ireland enclosed a wonderful gift to me, and I am so taken back and I'm really grateful. Thank you. That's so kind. Um, as far as looking for a place, I haven't found the right place yet, but I've been looking. I'm trying to figure out where do I want to do this because you really don't get much in the places I really want to be. There's hardly anything available, and it's usually not that great because they're more money. It's just built up and it's expensive. For me to get what I probably want to live in is going to be probably in Newport Richie, and I'm trying to wait and see if anything comes up closer because it's far. If for me to go to Newport Richie from here is an hour, over an hour and a half. Now from Clearwater to Newport Richie is about 40 minutes, 45 minutes. Depends on the traffic, and the traffic is horrific. Nice people, huh? Everybody's hi, Giggle Fishy. Yeah, the internet's not good. I mean, I've been like uploading this video. I switched over to the uh the condo has pretty good internet, but even here, because there's so many people using it, that's what's happening. That's what I say. Hi, Patricia. Wonderful to see you. Oh, I wish you the best new year ahead, all of you. But I mean, just a special to Patricia. She's such a wonderful lady. Yeah, in love with us says Dobbs Debs, put it in God's hands in the universe and we'll bring you the perfect place. I'm sure of that. That's what I think. I think I gotta give it a few weeks of looking. Can't take, now if I saw something that was just the perfect spot and stuff, of course, you snooze, you lose. But a lot of people, I was talking to a real estate lady, and she was saying that a lot of people that own condos here um, are from Canada and they can't come down here. So a lot of people are going to sell their places. Hi, Antonia on the road. Hi, Butterbean Head. How you doing, sweetie? You feeling better? Jerry, why are you being ignored? Who's ignoring you? Gigglefishy says, I have to say I'm having a lot of fun finding your next home. I don't listen, look at everybody. My God, Sharon. Don't look for me. I'll look for me. Feeling better, beater? Beater. Butterbean head, I hope you are, sweetie. I don't know how long I'm back for. Okay. I might have to, this may end, Um, you guys. Hi, Doreen. Who's talking? I was trying to say hello. New Year's Eve. Is that your question? I don't know. That's Thursday. Maybe if I have a little energy and I'm into it, I might. But I will tonight. Yes, I'm happy. Everyone's looking for me. Isn't that funny? No one knows the criteria or what I want, but they're all looking for me. Well, thanks, Jerry. Thank you, sweetie. I gotta be honest with you. You gotta be in the mood to go live, and because it's all, if I don't talk, I do the best I can. Yeah. So anyway, this is the last week of the year. What a humdinger of a year, and I'm just kind of looking forward to see what the new year brings. Hopefully, it's going to get better and better. It may not be starting that great because this is still, the pandemic is still happening, but I'm feeling like it's going to get better. So let's just all think positive. I think that's the key. Let's think positive. That's an interesting. It keeps fading out. Unfortunately, I don't know if this is going to be so great for a while, but hi, Bob and Robin. Yes, think positive. And the stimulus check, whatever we get, I'll be grateful for. I hope it's more, but I'll take 600 because that'll go towards my moving expenses. Virtual exercise classes. I don't need to be virtually exercising. I just need to do more. Oh, silver sneakers. I feel so old when people say stuff like that. Teresa, thank you. That's so kind of you to say. Really is. I just want us to all, make it. Be honest, be smart, don't do anything stupid. It's just another day, New Year's Eve. It's just another day that and the good thing is it's the last day of a crappy year. Yeah, I'm just happy that something's coming and I'll put it towards my moving because moving's expensive, you know. Hi, Lucky is 69. Okay. Okay, bye, Lucky. I guess you don't want to be part of the gang. You just want to be a jerk. And you're gone. What a stupid person. It's sad that people come in and say a stupid thing like that. And they think that we're all going to like love on them and bring them home for dinner. That's terrible, Sharon, that your daughter has not received the first check. Whoa. That would be horrific. Yes, I think I'm moving. I think I'm going to move to Florida. I'll probably find myself a space and eventually go back to Texas to get my other belongings, but that's my plan. I'm just not happy. I'm not happy any longer sitting in my RV on Kathy and Mark's property and having my life go by day and not having anything to do. Kathy's happy for me. You know, that's something you guys, you know this. If you're really a true friend, okay? If you're true friends, you're happy for each other. You don't try to control the other person or make them feel guilty. It's terrible that some people are like that. Oh, thank you, Linda. I'm going to start painting. I haven't painted yet. I'm just, I don't know. I don't know. Thank you, Whispers. I'm just I tried it, I did it, and for the first I can say honestly say for the first 3 years, I was at home there thinking, okay, this is it. But I never got to go anywhere other than to Walmart or to go to Abilene once a month just so that someone could go to the doctor and we could go out to eat. And I just was starting to think that that was my life. And then last year, this whole year with the 2020 uh COVID happening and then the election, it was like more than I could handle. That's all I can tell you. I am ready for a change and I'm so fortunate that I get this opportunity to change my life. Hi, Marilyn. Welcome. And I'm glad you're enjoying a lovely peach teeny. Yummy. Sharon says, I could tell last year that you were unhappy. So glad you realized it. Was praying for the entire time. Oh, well, thank you, Sharon. You're always have been sweet and there for me. I did. Butterbeanie says, yeah, you needed a place to grieve the loss of your husband, and now you're ready to spread your wings. Yeah, I just really need to. It was great. I will go back and visit, but I can't I can't see myself for the next 10 years not able to drive at night because it's too far and those roads are scary and dark. I want to be around people. I want to have, I'd like a community. I want a community place that has a pool so that I can go and get, in the pool once in a while when it's really warm and meet people. You just have to have, I got to have a community. That's what I need. Exactly, Bob and Robin. Gigglefishy said, I know you don't like apartments, but would you move into one temporarily? Well, I'm open to things. Um, I don't like apartments that you have to walk upstairs to get to. That's bad. Um, I consider an elevator apartment if it was a really nice place and the dogs had a place that's safe for them to go. But I really like the one floor, the one floor, they're kind of like villas, they call them. That's the condominiums. They're usually attached on the sides, but they're only one floor. And I kind of like that feeling. I like being on the ground floor personally. So I don't know what I'm going to find. So that's, let me read. Let me see what's going on. That's right. Sharon said at our age, it's nice to be around people and close to hospitals and doctors. Yeah, I mean, that's another good reason. Something like what I'm in. Actually, in Newport Richie, there are places that are about the same size that would be really okay. Um, would I really like an extra little bedroom, like a two bedroom, even if it's small? Yes, because then I could have my art supplies and another bed so that people can come visit. So we'll see. We'll see. And it is nice to have people around, even here. Everyone's friendly and if you wanted to go out and talk to someone, you could sit out in front and people walk by and they do talk. But, I'm not necessarily always wanting around. I'm really kind of a quiet person. I know it don't seem like that, but I am. Um, wow. That's the way you feel? Okay. Goodbye. That's mean. Hi, Chuck. It's so nice to have you here during my live stream. How rare. So we'll see what goes on. Sharon says, I'm in a condo on the first floor and have a nice patio on the back of the building with tall pines and green grass. Didn't want to do steps. I can walk out the patio door. If I don't know what that means. If Well, I just deleted the person, actually. I just I just deleted her from my life. I'm glad you're off work, Chuck. You work hard and you need some time to relax and just enjoy life, I get it. If there's a fire, you could walk out the back. Okay, that's a good thing. I hear you. Now I get it. Yeah, I eliminate negativity if I can and if I catch it. People get mad at me for whatever reason they do. Maybe I say something sharp and it didn't hit, and then they come back and spew hate. So I get rid of them. I don't need them in my life. Yeah, exactly, Gigglefish. You just don't want. I'd like a one story. If there was a two story and I was downstairs and it was a corner, nobody's walking in front. I don't like those kind of the catwalks. I don't like those apartments. There you go. New Year's resolution: eliminate negativity. Hi, Jen. I am in the West Coast, the Tampa Bay area, basically. I'm in Bradenton, that area. And I'm looking to probably, I wouldn't mind being in Bradenton, but there's not a lot available here. So I'm going to have to go up a little north and just go out of my, my comfort zone because I've never lived that far up. I lost in the story, Lori. Yeah, Giggle Fishy. I think, I gave Texas 4 years in Knox City, which is very small. I mean, I probably would have liked living somewhere else in Texas, like the Dallas area, Austin and San Antonio, but I don't know anyone very much in those areas. I mean, why would I stay there when I can be here and I have my cousins, I have friends that I've known since like the 80s. Mr. Breeze, did you slide in? Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you too. I missed everybody Saturday because Kathy took the Saturday off. So now I really missed you guys. Whispers in the wind said it says Boca Raton is 15 minutes away. No, Boca Raton is on the other coast. It's not 15 minutes away. No, I don't know no, Boca Raton is East Coast. I'm on the west coast of Florida. Hello, Julia. How's Knoxville tonight? Are you guys cold up there? We had a warm day. We got up to 70 something, 72, 73. And my cousin lives in Seminole, which is in Pinellas County. That's the county, Pinellas County. I'd like to be in Pinellas. I don't know if I can be in Pinellas. So that's the thing. I'm going to keep my eyes open and my ear to the ground, Marilyn. That's right, Jerry, I will. Wow, that's a long time ago. Let me catch up. Um, okay. Hi Blanche, thank you. Happy holidays to you. Cameron, there it is. We all knew you were lost in space in Texas, but we care enough not to say, hey, Knox City is not good, so move. We didn't want to do that, but it's great to hear that you want Florida to be your with your other people. Yeah, it's just the way it worked out. I mean, had I met somebody and it was a different kind of situation after 4 years, but there was nobody around and it was very quiet. And if you don't go to church and you don't do Bible study and you don't have children and I don't have any reason, there's nothing there for me other than my best friend. It was Nashville, Sharon. Hi, Catwalk. No, I'm not going to rent a house from Darby. She likes her three places. I don't blame her. But I am very happy to be here now. Yes, I am. So, you got snow up there in Nebraska. That's a hard winter usually, isn't it? Yeah, she says even if you only had Cat and Mark, it was something to freaking do. It'd be better. There's nothing to do. There's the Dollar General, and then there's a little IGA Lawrence Brothers little tiny grocery. There's a couple of gas stations. There's a couple of restaurants. There's a lot of oil people. There's like companies that are, oil companies and man kind of jobs, but nothing. There was nothing I wanted to do there. Hi, go happy, go lucky. I'm not really going nuts. I'm not a big shopper, to be honest. I went to the Goodwill today and that was enough. There is a lot of shopping and people are out and about and everybody wears a mask. I haven't seen any that didn't have a mask on. They wouldn't get in anywhere. Yeah, cold winter. But I mean, it's nice to know that if I want some bagels, I can go to a bagel store or Publix has great food. There's takeout, there's delivery. Um, I drove past there's a lot of shopping. I'm not a shopper. I don't really want to spend any extra money right now. Mr. Breeze, that was a kind thing to say. I really think, thank you. No, the only thing that I have noticed that does drive me a little nuts after having no traffic is the traffic. It's there's just it's an amazing amount of people that are in Florida versus where I live in Texas. There was hardly anybody, and it was good. It served a purpose. I enjoyed it for a long time. I really did. Come here, show everybody how pretty you are. This is my baby girl, Rosie. Say hi, everyone. Hi. I'm an old girl. Oh, sorry. She's an old girl. And then we got Lily. She's a young girl. Well, she's middle aged, I'd say. No, don't do that. Um, I haven't. It's not that I've moved all my stuff because I haven't, but I have enough stuff with me that I would take this and move in if I find a place and I'm lucky enough to find the right spot between me and my cousin and Darby. I mean, I'll have enough stuff. I'll be okay. Oh, this Goodwill is up and running, and it's one of those gigantic ones. It's like going to a big market. Emily, you know what? I think there's some people that want to bring those kittens home. So I'll let you guys know. They're fine. They're healthy and fine. Yeah, here, Doreen, there's everything. I mean, I just looked. I knew there was a Goodwill because I went to Walmart. I drove past and I saw it, and I thought I'm going to go to Walmart. I'm going to go to Goodwill, but I didn't find anything that I needed. Know what I'm going to need. So really, I'll have to wait to see what exactly I'm going to need. It'll be fun. What's going to be fun if I can find the place is going to like Goodwill, Salvation Army, and hospice and find like dishes they don't have to match, but like they be pretty dishes I'm going to collect. I'll just start over. And then eventually I will go back, of course, and get my beads and get my personal belongings. And um, Kathy and Mark are happy for me. And as far as my RV goes, I don't think I'm going to sell it for a while. I'm going to let them have it as a little guest pad and my place to stay. Blanche, she says, hope it's okay, but you're looking cheerfully happy and your face is shining. Getting out walking and thinking, yeah, the dog park is good. And I might be taking the dogs to the dog park tomorrow because they're such girls. Gosh, what was that? Oh, anyway, no, I don't know who the little poet is. I've never heard that name. Everybody wears masks here. Everybody. And everybody has hand sanitizer. If you go to Walgreens, you got it. There's several places in the stores that have everything. They're doing good here. I know that was someone sending me a message. Gosh, Jerry, you're very sensitive tonight. People, don't be so sensitive. I don't always see everything. You okay? You okay? It's okay. What did I miss? My goodness. Okay. First of all, I've missed more than your comment actually. Hey Mike. My gosh, my friend Mike. Michael darling, how are you? I hope you're feeling good. I got your card. Say hi to the beach for me every year for years. I have been spent New Year's at the beach. Oh, well, I'll probably spend New Year's at the beach. Okay, let me go down here. I don't see what I missed, Jerry. You'll have to say it again and forgive me. Forgive me. People get so mad at me. Okay. Okay. Goodness gracious. I'm really missing some stuff here. You'll have to, please, people, don't be mad at me. I try to really get everybody's comments. Oh, Jerry, why would you feel that you're in the way? Everybody's in the same place. Well, nobody's in the way. What did I do today? I already told everybody that I went to Goodwill and the post office. Oh, God. Hi, Michael. You're doing okay, sweetie. You know what? I called you, but you weren't home, so I did try to call. Yeah, I just went to the post office. I had to mail some stuff today. Took a drive over to Goodwill and came back to the beach and was glad to be back. I'm doing great. I am sitting here in a little beach condo on Bradenton Beach, Florida, and I love it. Yeah, I mean, manufactured homes are nice. They are. But we'll see what happens. I'm not sure which way I'm going to do. Yeah, see, Gigglefish is a homebody too. I'm a homebody. I don't mind. Like, I like going outside, walking the dogs. I love going to the beach. I love going to the bay at least once a day. And the rest of the time, I'm happy to be here. I am between videos, TV, eating, and walking the dogs. Life goes on, doesn't it? But Mike, I've been in Florida for like 10 days. I don't know. I got here I believe it was, I left on the 7th of December, Texas, and it took me 3 nights. So I arrived on the 10th of December. So today is the 28th. So I've been here 18 days. Right on, 18 days. Um, Walking's still not real easy, but it's not worse. It's better. It's a little better, maybe. I don't do it enough because we had rainy days. I didn't walk. If it's really cold, I'm not going to go on the beach. The biggest thing I've noticed about manufactured homes and mobile home communities that are really nice and you get a lot of home for your money, the lot rent. The lot rent's like 7 to 900, sometimes more, 1,000 a month. And that means you buy the manufactured home and then you have this rent. That's crazy. You can't do that. I'll call you this week, Mike. When's a good day for you? You gonna be home all week? Oh Lord, I just help us all. God help us all. Emily says, since my knee surgeries, it hurts to walk on soft sand. Once I am on compacted sand, it's great. Yeah, soft sand is hard to walk on. I have to push myself to get from the beginning of the sand where it's all soft and there's kind of a hill of sand. And then on the other side, it starts getting a little better the closer you get to the water. Tomorrow, you might go out, get out there and get some Dunkin'. There's Dunkin' Donuts right here on the beach. And there's a big one right where I was by the Goodwill. Okay, Mike, any day but Tuesday. Then I will aim for Wednesday. But I got your Christmas card and I read it, and I've known Michael since 1962 or three. I think 62, maybe 63. But anyway, that's how long I know him. Mr. Bree said, I bought a bike to ride. Both tires are flat. It sucks to ride alone, so I found a great place to walk with people. Aw, yeah, it does suck to be alone all the time. I'd like to get a bike too. I don't know where I have to, first of all, I have to be patient and see exactly where I'm going to be and what exactly I need because I don't know till I find out where I'm going to be. I used to really ride bikes all over when I lived in Key West, but I was a lot younger. So I'm sure it's a lot different. I'm almost thinking three-wheeler. I love you too, Mike, and I'll talk to you Wednesday. Definitely, and give Ronnie a hug for. Yeah, Carolyn, she seems to have whatever she needs. She's got a van and a nice new park model and a three-wheeler or whatever. She's doing okay. Yeah, I think a three-wheeler is a smart thing when you get older. Because if I was to fall off a bike, I don't know. You know, you can really hurt yourself. There's kids staying here, and they're noisy as can be. I'm hearing them now. I can't wait till they all leave. It was real quiet, but with this is the biggest week for the beach. People spend the whole week. Emily, she said at her age she gets hurt putting on a bra. That's funny. Oh my gosh, you guys. I just ask you to give me a thumbs up. There's 141 people in here, which I'm very happy to say, and I only have 63 thumbs up. So if you really want me to continue doing these live streams, that's what I ask for. That's not much. Sarah said she gained weight. I lost weight the first 8, 9 months. This last month, I don't have my scale. I have not been doing Weight Watchers, and I'm going to try to get back together the first of the year because I've really been on a holiday, if you know what I mean. The election really, I think the election took this, it made the COVID and then the election it compounded all of it. And it was just way too bad for me. I really, really felt horrible during this whole last few months, last year. I'm kind of lucky because I lost like 30 pounds, probably found 10, but at least it was, it's been a good year that way. And it's not easy because, I mean, food is like it's like your entertainment for the day is what are you going to have, and I've been getting into the bagels. I can't help it. I have to have a bagel every day. Me too, Sarah. I tell you what, the election, I don't want to swear, but it was effed up. What's the inflammation thing? I think I think that people just were home and cooking and eating and not, not really doing as much. It was great that I lost 30 pounds, but yeah, it's not been, I'm not doing great, so I'm not going to say, but I'll get back to it. Marilyn, you just got home? Well, welcome. Welcome to the neighborhood, the hood. I try not to swear, but there's certain words that do fit very well for certain things, don't you think? Hi, Linda Lindsay. Nice to see you. Yeah, you guys, I hope you're hanging out and having something to drink and relaxing a little bit with me. Frosted cookies. Yeah. Jerry's, Deb, Trump will have the elections reach. See, this is why I'm not going to read it out loud. You and me both, Sharon. Yeah, he doesn't leave quietly because he's not a nice gentleman like he should be. And that's a whole other story because believe me, I don't even want to get involved with it. Yeah, I have my days where I can say a few colorful words too, giggle fishy. So we're gonna have a whole new year. Let go and let God. That's right, Judy. Yeah, it's been crazy, hasn't it? Between that and the COVID vaccine and the COVID people dying and all this stuff, it's like we really went through a year, didn't we? Whether what side you're on, it doesn't matter. It's been a heck of a year. Bad year. A nice cup of tea and relax. There you go. Kimberly's that's well, the truckers they spew some words. I can do it too, but I feel like on YouTube I don't need to use that kind of language. Jerry, I'll take a fajita. Pass me a pipe. A pipe. Pass. I didn't mean that. I meant pass me a fajita. Mike, yes. Ditto. We can all say some words, and sometimes it's fun. Can't believe I said that. Hey, in Florida, medical marijuana is legal. Yeah, good step in the right direction. Yes, Robin, it was. Oh God. Jeez, Jerry. You're in a funny mood tonight too, I can tell. Yeah, well, in order to get medical marijuana, you have to live in Florida, and I'd have to change my driver's license and my license plate. It's a whole thing. Yeah, when it's legal, I can do it, and I have a legal card. I don't know. Why are you asking me that? I just think that this is a better state for me. I lived here a long time and I was ready to get out of Florida and I'm now ready to get back to Florida. You could be my neighbor, Giggle Fishy. Wouldn't that be cool? Sharon, you haven't seen a bong since the 80s, huh? I don't have a bong anyway. Yeah, got me a subscription. Yeah, I'm not talking about where the virus came from. It's past me. I love pico de gallo. You sound like you know how to cook, Jerry. There's nothing wrong with a fajita with a bunch of good pico de gallo, and I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. I have guacamole in my fridge, so when I'm off of here, I probably will eat some because it's all your fault, Jerry, that I'm gonna eat some. Yeah, you may not need Sharon. You don't need any MJ. Yeah, we're all invited to the party. I bet Jerry would feed me if I was there. I would feed you too. I'm a good cook when I'm cooking. I don't cook every night. I did buy a turkey breast, and I'm gonna make like a nice roasted turkey breast. ZT, I love guacamole. Kimberly says she's pretty sure her mom bought a bong at a yard sale, having no idea that it was what she had when she cleaned out her house after she passed, and I found it. And it was hysterical. We laughed. She might have smoked it. Yeah, Mexican. Actually, the best Mexican food is good it's Texas's Mexican food is good. That I'll give it that. But again, I've only been to such small town. I can't judge. I really am not judging Texas. I know Texas is a big state with lots of cool places that I never got to. So I'm not trying to put it down. So little Rosie's right here. I'm just giving her. I like to pat her and rub her little back. Lily's behind me. See her? I tell you. What are you doing? What are you doing? Sarah says, I remember the days when they had head shops and had a water bed in one of the rooms so you could imagine. Not these days, right? Hi, Menno Fairy. It is going really good. You just got the notice, and I've been on over an hour. That's funny. Constantine said years ago, my mother saw my bong and I told her it was a bird feeder and she believed me, I think. Mark and Kathy Linda are doing much better. Mark's just about like back to his normal self because he's exercising and eating. Kathy, she's not sick with COVID, but she's got a lot going on, so she's not at her best. That's too bad, Jerry. Yeah, there's a lot of places. I've never seen so many places that were so spread out before going to Texas. Texas was definitely culture shock for me. I got into it and I got used to it. I even liked it. But I got this last year it just was too much. Well, not every Sharon. In small towns, you can get a house for 20,000, 30,000, but when you go to the city, you can't get that. But yeah, incense burning, and I was in West Hollywood, Los Angeles area. There was head shops, and they were psychedelic, and they were fun to go in. Posters all over, black light posters, and yeah, small town, you can do that. You get into the cities, it's like every city, it's expensive. But you want to live far out. Like if I was with a husband and we went somewhere to buy a home and it was just me and him, I'd be okay. But it's not me and him anymore. It's just me. And I need more people around. Right, Constantine, I gave it 4 years and that was enough. Blacklight posters, remember? Oh, remember the beaded where you'd separate like a hallway with beads, they'd be hanging down and you'd have to come through them. I had those. Gigglefish, she said I actually had black light poster large the size of the door behind my bedroom door and a black light. Yeah. Julia, yeah, patchouli and musk. I don't have any with me, but I do have incense because I've gotten gifts of incense. And every now and then I'll light one. Meadow Fairy says the beaded curtains didn't hold up with cats. Yeah, that's true. They're into pulling things down. Yep, doorway beads and empire dresses that went to the floor. The maxis. Yes, Linda, I remember doing that too. You get a wine bottle and stick a melted candle, and they drip, and they get really, like really get all over it, and build your wax up. You burn them late. You still do? You burn your incense daily and you have a salt lamp. Yeah, wine bottles. I remember back when I was about 15, I went up to San Francisco where my sister was, and she was like for one of the first runaway hippies. And I remember sitting with her in her apartment and watching the candles, just all different colors that we used, and the whole thing would be covered, crusted in drips of candle, doing the hustle. Do, 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 do. I had a waterbed. Yeah, man, people are really loud next door. I'm not used to having anybody right next door. And they got kids. They were out earlier. They were out in the street and they were throwing, those the kids throw them and they pop like a firecracker, but like they're snap. Jeez, Isaac, I'm doing good. I hope you are too. Yeah, poppers. They were kind of irritating me earlier. They're not doing it anymore, but I was like, I went out there and kind of looked at them, and they're like, "We're not going to do them anymore." I'm like, "Good." Curious me. Hi, Joanne. I grew up in Southern Cal too, Buena Park. Do you remember Hair at the Aquarius Theater? Yeah, I went to see Hair at least twice at the Aquarius Theater. Yes, I did. That was fun. I was there. I could have passed you right. We could have gone to the same show. Yep, Jimi Hendrix would have been a far out 70-year-old. I think the 70s were the best. The late 60s, all the way through 70s, even 80s were kind of fun. Yeah, the neighbors, hopefully they're gone by by the weekend. I don't know. It's just they're just loud. It was so quiet. until they filled everywhere. They're just here now. It's okay. Right, that's right, Curious Me. You and I have probably met. We've both seen the Beatles at the same time, same place. Like a dish of jello was like a waterbed. That's funny. I enjoyed having a waterbed for a while. Same age too. Yeah, wow. We probably knew each other, or we could have. Susan says my dad has a marijuana card here in Orlando, but to start you have to see a marijuana clinic doctor. It's it start costs about $375. Then you need to get recertification every 6 months for $75. Wow, we're even close in age, just birthdays and everything. That's expensive. Are you gonna snore in my face, my ear? She's snoring. A tiny little snore. I hear it though. That is messed up. That's taking advantage of people. Yeah, effectively, it makes it so that people that need it can't afford it. Unless maybe Humana would pay for it. Sandra's asking me if I know what happened to Missy Jen. Not really. I mean, I think she's on her own somewhere living her life because she does come up with videos. I don't have any really information on, what exactly went on. To be honest, I don't know. But she's okay. Yeah, my internet connection tonight's been terrible too, Marilyn. But thanks for coming in, and hopefully I'll be seeing you next year. See you next year. Yeah. Well, yes, doctors online is, it's a good thing. You have to be able to talk to doctors online these days. Yeah, it's not cheap. I do. I look more relaxed and vibrant. Thank you. I didn't feel so that I need to like actually when I'm gonna take a shower and do my hair, I'll feel better. Yeah, that's all I know, Sandra. I wish I could tell you more, but I've seen her videos and she is okay and she's doing fine. Whether or not she left for who knows? Who knows? I never asked. I never asked. I'm happier. I'm much happier. What I mean, I'm in a very nice place. I can't even tell you how great it is to be right here. And the thought of moving back is a good thought. It makes me happy. Finding the right place is going to be a little bit tricky, but that's okay. I'll find it. And I'm just fortunate. That's all I can be. I've got a lot of moral support here, and I think it's going to turn out really good. Actually, I really do. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. The saga is going to continue. I'm going to try really hard in this whole month of January to locate something for myself. Me too, Linda. A forever home. That's why I kind of want to be careful on exactly where I put myself because it might be my last move. I don't know for sure. You never know, but I'm going to think of it as a forever home. Yeah. I don't, now that I have lived in my RV for 5 years and I've thought about it, I really, to buy a van It's almost as much as buying a condo, you know? I really don't want to live in a van. It's not enough room. I like a kitchen. I want to cook. I'll do more videos and cooking and stuff. I want to make my jewelry and paint. And living in a van, it's not easy to do all that. It would be fun to have a van that I could take off and do that like a few weeks here and there. But, I'm lucky just to be where I'm at. Interesting, huh, Menno Ferry? Yeah, you can go through some changes. 70, and it's a big number, and I'm still feeling young, and I don't want to sit there in my RV, and I don't want to move to a place there because that would be too permanent. I'm just, I'm exactly, thank God Darby invited me because it's right where I used to live, the area, so I'm really feeling comfortable. Hi, Granny. They have senior services. I noticed to get like aid or vouchers for rent, the waiting lists they're not even taking any more people on the lists. Unfortunately, if I'd have known before I left Florida, I probably would have been able to get a voucher and had afforded somewhere to live. But at this point, I don't know. It's too long. I mean, not everybody's accepting people on the list. Giggle Fishy said, I'd never live in a van. I'm glad I watched the Nomads for a few years. Yeah, me too. Now I know it's something I wouldn't want to do. Travel's nice, but full time. I don't think I want to be a full time traveler. And I thought I did. See, we change. We do change. And we're allowed to change. We are allowed to change and grow. Yeah, it was very small. Well, the RV was 27 foot. So some people live in like vans. And it was okay. The bedroom was fine, really. Okay, I had my desk area, which was my table, and that was my really comfortable place. And there was no other comfortable place except for my bed. I lived like that for a long time. I'm definitely ready for this change. No, I don't get any special treatment for being a veteran's widow. Hi, Frank. A get ready with you video. Maybe I will. I do have a couple actually in my playlists. I know you'd have to hunt for it. I don't know. But I've done my makeup online, on camera. Hi, Julie. I think that's true, Sharon. You hit a certain age, like 70 or 65, whatever, and you start thinking, wow, this is like the last 10, 15 years that I am going to maybe even be around. I want to enjoy it. Right. I don't know. Julie says, I drove today to visit my sister and her hubby. Um, I lost it. I don't really have a hair. I don't know how I would get my hair. My hair, I just wash my hair and put a little mousse on it and scrunch it, and it dries. And this is what I get. I hope I have more time. Who knows? I feel like my earring just came off. Can I find it? I don't have a hair video, actually. I didn't mean I had a hair video. Sorry. Just like getting ready with me. My hair. This is it. It's not a whole lot to do. Yeah. That sounds good, Giggle Fishy. You know what I had today? Was it today? Yeah. So on my way back from the post office and Goodwill, I finally got back here and I was hungry. So I had gotten at Publix. It's already cooked. You just have to heat it. And it was Cuban. It was roast pork. I forget the Cuban word. It's roast pork with onions on rice with black beans. And I put a little hot sauce and it was so good. I love Cuban food. They really eat good. It was good. That's why I wasn't that hungry for dinner. I've just been eating different too. Like sometimes I just eat my main meal like at lunch and then I just kind of nibble at dinner. Julie's looking to move into something bigger too. Yeah, after a while you change, and there's nothing wrong with people changing their minds or going from a van to a house or a house to a van. Whatever gets you through, whatever makes you feel good. I know I'm ready now for something else, and I never even thought I'd want a condo, but I'm thinking about a condo where the everything's taken care of. There's a pool. There's usually a community rec hall and I'm getting older. I think it's a good idea, actually. I bought a donut today at the bakery. Don't tell anybody. You're a lot of donut once. Their Giggle Fishy announced it. Yeah, donuts are one of the. That's something that of course I like donuts, right? But I bought almond pastries. There's these. They're called almond bear claws. Anybody know what those are? Publix make, and they are so good. You're not going to eat food out until the virus is over? Jeesh. Wow. Hi, Corey. I'm doing good. Thank you. Yeah, the bear claws are good. They're almond and they're got crunchy filling that kind of bakes and it's delicious. Right. Well, here in town you can get excellent, I mean, Publix can bake. Oh, I bet it is time for you to go to sleep, Cameron. Well, you know what? You have yourself a really restful, good sleep and stay as sweet as you are, my Scottish man. It sounds a little extreme. I don't eat out a lot, but I have, gotten to go. I go to Publix and get their subs and their dinners. Oh yeah, I'm not about to cook every single thing. You had a bear claw dessert for Christmas. Lily, come here. Over here. Move. Over there. Go. I don't want you behind my head. Go, go, go. Go. She doesn't listen. She's like moaning back there. And I'm slapping Rosie. Oh, that's funny. No, I've just talked to my cousin on the phone. We talked about an hour, couple times. I'm gonna see her probably this week. Slivered almonds, right? Chinese, that sounds good too right now. There's a good place here. I had one night Chinese and it was excellent for what it was. It was good. Pitter Pat says, "Julie, remember the amethyst? Mine. I still have my fire agates." Yeah, the Chinese place is takeout only, and they're very authentic. The Chinese people in there, and they're very good. I really enjoyed it. Still too risky for you. Well, everybody has to choose their own way of living, and every now and then, you take a risk here and there. And I don't eat out. I mean, I haven't gone into a restaurant. I did in Abilene, but I haven't here. I haven't really been to a drive-through. The only thing I did is I got Chinese, and I go to Publix and take food out. I had a mood ring back in I don't know when it was, 70s maybe. I like to cook, but I like also having something cooked for me. You're not dying for anybody. You're not gonna die if you go out and have food out. Whatever. I mean, I miss being able to sit in a restaurant and have fun and listen to people chatting and drinking and having fun. I miss that, but I'm not doing that. But you know, you're not going to get sick from having something taken out. Publix is a very big grocery store chain. Yeah, they're not just in Florida, but they're definitely big in Florida, and they're a little more money. Publix is known for being a little expensive, but everything is so good. Their slogan is Publix, where shopping is a pleasure, and they walk you out. They always will take your stuff to the car. Gigglefishy says my brother had gotten into a nice habit of going out for Mexican food every 2 to 3 weeks. I really miss that. I don't know why you don't just go do it once in a while. Your brother and you. I don't think you can get it from food unless somebody's just, coughing on your food or something. People don't do that. Yeah, there's an Aldi's. I just saw an Aldi's today. In my route that I was on, I saw an Aldi's, and I do like that place. Sunnyflower says my fave is breakfast at upscale hotels. Yeah, well, I'm sure that's always nice, isn't it? I like a good breakfast. Breakfast is really one of my favorite meals. Yeah, well, Sarah, I don't like having somebody pick out my food. I do not want my unless I was if I had to be quarantined, I would get my groceries delivered. But otherwise, I just put a mask on. I wash my hands thoroughly before and after, and I'm fine. Emily says my friend had her waiter sniff her drink. She said, "Did you just sniff my drink?" And he goes, yeah, I did." Yeah, well, that's not good. I don't know. I don't know what to say. We all have to just do what we want to do. You got to do what you want to do. Aldi's is really good, Constantine, for they've got a lot of organics, a lot of organic foods. Everything's inexpensive there. It's not a fancy place, but you can get some very good, really good low cost. So check out Aldi's. I would say go. Yeah, I don't I've never like I said I've never ordered groceries ever. I don't understand a waiter doing that, especially these days. Oh, I guess I'm more of a fly by the seat of my pants girl. Like I'm not freaked out like some people are. I'm not that freaked out. I don't take chances, but I mean, I'm not gonna not go out my apartment and I'm not gonna go anywhere. And that's not gonna be me. Red Robin's a good place. I haven't been there in years. Yeah, if you're like snowed in and somebody's going to deliver you some stuff out, there's reasons why some delivery services would work for me. But in general, I really like to pick my own onions, pick my own fruit. Kimberly says, my daughter is all about grocery delivery. Don't think she'll ever stop after this is over. She has two small babies and she likes to be catered. Yeah, HEB is a good store too, but that was an hour from me. Hello, Carlos. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Carlos. He was an older guy, wasn't he? I know he was sick. Yeah. Well, she knew that he was getting there. But thank you for letting me know. Sorry to hear that. Certain people it works for. I like to I like to go grocery shopping. I like to go up and down each aisle, the whole store. Some people don't do that. So, listen, that's what makes everything interesting is that we're not all alike, really. We're all different and we like different things and we take care of ourselves differently. Yeah, that's right. She didn't get a chance to go see him. Lily, you're snoring. Come here. Come here. Come here. Thank you. Go over there. Yeah, I don't want to hear your snoring. Yeah, Constantine, I'm the same. It's my outing. I go to the grocery store and I just mellow out and try to just enjoy and pick what I want and what my meal's going to be for the next few days. I don't like to buy like I like to go every few days to the grocery store. ZT Rosie's got a channel, Rosie O'Kelly. So if you want to check her out, she's a good friend of mine and she does a lot of she's different. We're all different, but she's quite unique. She was one of my first friends when I got a channel that I communicated with. See, Kigglefish, she said I really don't like grocery shopping because I have to haul all my groceries through two sets of doors and up a flight of stairs. I don't want to have stairs wherever I live. But I mean, I know what you mean. You get all the groceries and they help you put them in at Publix. And then you got to bring them all in. You got to schlep them all in. Yep, that's the harder part. What do you mean, did you lose Debs? I'm right here. Susan says, okay, prayers answered. No fractures to head scan results. Doctor said he just looks like he has been in a bar fight. Well, thank God you can bring him home. Big hugs back, Julie. Thanks for coming in and Happy New Year. Thank God. Happy New Year. Yes. Hallelujah. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Linda Lindsay said her husband does all the grocery shopping. My dad did a lot of the grocery shopping. He used to love to go like me. I'm a lot like my dad. But he used to do all the grocery shopping for my mom, or at least most of the time. Yeah, good news, Susan, that you can take him home and nothing. Yeah, he looked like he was in a fight. Emily, good night. Thank you so much for coming in, and have a happy, safe, healthy new year for all of us, not just you, but everybody. We all need a good year ahead. And dear Lord, let us all get through this COVID crap. I have been on an hour and 41 minutes. Yeah, that would make it harder too, Menno Fairy. You know, you just do what you, everybody's different. You do what you gotta do, right? Yep. COVID crap. The good old CC. My dad was very good at helping my mother. I mean, he would do grocery shopping and he'd help put away. He didn't cook a lot. He wasn't a cook, but he would vacuum for her. I mean, he was such a good husband. He was a good dad. I was lucky. His name was Joe. Yeah, Joey. Well, we'd always lived in apartment buildings, so my dad didn't have to do the yard work. I'm not having a New Year's party. Ah, yes, when we were kids and we'd have our family dinners. Remember the good old days? Yes, I miss my mom. She was a good cook. Now my mom could cook, and my dad, the only thing he cooked is he did the grill. If we were having ribs, he would make the ribs. So it's funny that you say my hair looks the best right now, because Julia, I swear, before I came on, I was like having the worst hair day. I think my bangs need to be cut, and I don't want to cut them. Yeah, I lost most of my mother, my father, and my sister are gone, and my aunts are gone, and my uncle's gone, grandma, grandpa, everybody's gone. I don't know how I'll feel on New Year's Eve, but that's Thursday, and I don't normally do Thursday. So if I do a New Year's Eve, it's that I felt like it and I did it. So maybe I'll do it between 11 and 12. I don't know. Did I get on live last New Year's Eve? I don't remember. Probably did. Oh my gosh, giggle fishy. That's funny. Hiding your mashed potatoes behind your milk glass to try not to have it anymore. That's funny. But I will be here on next Friday, which is New Year's Day. Yeah, I hope this last week is a good week for all of us. We watch the new year come in and we say good riddance 2020. Goodbye. I'm looking forward to just a whole new thing. I like mashed potatoes. I don't eat potatoes as much as I do. I like rice and I like grits. I eat potatoes, but I mean it's not something that I crave. If you did a live stream last year, I probably was here. I know I probably did do it because I think me and Kathy and Mark hung out at their house. You know, we had dinner. We probably had a nice dinner because That's all we do is we have a good dinner, and this year's going to be quiet. I don't know. I have no plans. Constantine said, "Thank goodness they had a dog under the table so that he could slip anything he didn't want to eat." Oh, that's funny. Yeah, yard sales. That's something people aren't doing. I'm surprised that the Goodwill was open. And there's a small Goodwill, I haven't been in it, but it's open here on the beach too, just a small one. People here are they're not staying home. They're continually living, but they are all wearing masks. And there's everywhere I go, even at the Publix or Goodwill, there's hand sanitizer and wipes to wipe your cart. And at Goodwill today, there was a man there that when you got out of the store, he took your cart and cleaned it off and put it on the clean side. So everyone's doing what they can to be safe. And Kathy and Mark have had the COVID, and they're okay too. So we're just gonna be grateful that everything is okay right now. There is some heavy shit going on in Knox City for Kathy and family, but they're gonna be fine. They're gonna be good. I promise. Aw, thanks, Molly. I saw your picture, Molly, because I had a friend request from you, and you are really pretty. Wow. Thank you, Susan. She's wishing good luck in my search for a home in Florida. I would love to visit and have lunch with you. Well, if I'm here in Florida, we will get together. I will drive out to Orlando area. I promise. Right? Isn't that where you're at, or Jacksonville? Where I forget where. I think you said Orlando, didn't you? Parakeets. Yeah, you can't hide much behind a parakeet. Sharon says now you have your to clean your own cart, but in the beginning they were wiping them down. Here they're wiping them. Well, not everybody. I always clean my cart. I do the best I can, but I'm not going to stay home and be frightened to go outside the door. I'm just not. And I don't wear a mask when I walk the dogs, and nobody out there wears a mask outside. You're allowed to be in the air, and there's lots of wind in the beach. The beach is nice. Lots of, good air. It feels good. I hope you guys had a good time tonight. Thank you for the thumbs up. I really appreciate that. That really, just when I look at it, I always feel good that I get a lot of thumbs up from people, and that makes me want to do it again and again. So if you haven't, give me a thumbs up. And yeah, I'm getting out. Check sub. Yes, I am. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Yeah, so I'll see you all. If I do a live stream, it'll be a late one. If I do one, no promise, but for sure on Friday, the New Year's Day, we'll start together the new day, the new year. 2021 is coming up, and good riddance at for sure to 2020. Giggle Fishy, thank you for coming in. You guys, all of you are very special to me. Please don't, if I forget, if I don't see everything you say, I can't constantly. I do. I'm just a like you. And we are, nobody's perfect. But I sure do try. I sure do try to see everything everyone's saying and try to answer or whatever. Thank you very much, Sharon. And thank you for I got a lot of Christmas cards. So thank you for the Christmas cards, and just know that I really do appreciate it. And I don't take it lightly. I don't. 97. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Thank you. I will be seeing you guys maybe New Year's Eve. We'll see. But for sure, I'll see you next year. And I really love you guys, and I'm so glad that I have such a nice community. Um, I've sold some pieces is on Etsy, which I appreciate. Thank you. And I have everything with me. I have all my Etsy stuff with me. So yeah, it's still open. And I'm gonna hopefully start painting in the next week or so because it's hard to I have to find the place to do it. That's the thing about a smaller apartment. Yeah, I would love to have a place that I can put my paints up and my beads and everything and keep it there, not have to move anything to have dinner. Enjoy your sandwich and your sweet tea. So, everybody, I'm going to call it a night. I thank you so much for being a part of this. Um, I hear them snapping those snaps. Yep, he's doing it again. Do you hear that? You know what? Whatever. I know it's just a kid. Whatever. Whatever. I don't like it because it bothers me. It's 10 o'clock. They have till 11 and then they're going to have to go in. I'm looking forward to it too. Check sub. I sure am. Yeah, it's very weird to have people out there like late. It's a kid. That's what it is. That's this kid playing with these snaps where you throw them on the floor and they pop. Yeah, I'm going to take the dogs out. I'm going to tell them to stop. And they're all over the street because they have they're like little white things. You see them. I hope they leave soon. Yeah, I'm going to give them the evil eye. Well, you guys, until Thursday night or Friday for sure. I'll talk to you then. Happy, safe last week of 2020. Yay! Good night, everyone. Thanks for coming in.